Jean, Brian mentioned a lot of numbers and statistics there, and at your work in the Economic Research Office at USDA, data is a big part of your job and what you do. So I'm wondering if you can share a little bit about your work.
Sure, I'd be happy to. For the past decade or so, the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Economic Research Service has been estimating the amount of food loss at the retail and consumer levels in the United States only, not globally. And in our case, we define food loss as the edible amount of food post-harvest that is available for human consumption but is not eaten for any reason. And so that includes moisture loss, shrinkage, like leafy greens shrinking due to moisture loss, damage from mold, pests, and inadequate climate control, as well as food waste. And we estimate that in the United States, in 2010, there was 31% of the food available for consumption, edible food that is, at the retail and consumer levels that went uneaten. And that's about 133 billion pounds. And of that 31%, 10% percentage points was at the retail level, and 21 percentage points was at the consumer level. We also put a value on this food loss using national average retail prices, and we estimate that retail and consumer level losses tally up to $161.6 billion in 2010. And that's $520 per person. But if you look only at the consumer level, is $370 per person. So for a family of four, that's about $1,480 of food that goes uneaten. We also, by the way, estimate the number of calories. We translate it into calories, and our estimate is 141 trillion calories in 2010. That's trillion with a T. And per person per day, that comes out to 1,250 calories.
Wow. So we talk a lot about food loss and really losing food that would be for human consumption, but do you guys factor in at some level nutrient loss?
That's a good question. Other than calories, we don't disaggregate into that. However, it could be done. Our sister agency, the U.S. Department of Agriculture Center for Nutrition Policy and Promotion, they take our core food availability data and disaggregate it into vitamins and minerals. And so with a great deal of effort, we could do that.